pull the cord.
Oh,
Pull the cord, please.
Goodness. Was that Skycam? They got that?
I guess. I don't know how she did. She must have held the camera down here, but
Very
weren't her
talented.
hands supposed to be doing that? I
would be a little bit concerned.
I don't know. Was it one of our camera guys?
Oh,
right
I don't, knowing our camera guys, no. They probably gave it to her and said, you shoot it.
Anyway, it's a terrific, and we're going to show you this story in the next half hour, 8 o'clock half hour. 118 women all linking hands for breast cancer. They raised an enormous amount of money doing this, and it's really terrific to see the pictures of it. We'll show you that, as I say, in our 8 o'clock half hour. Hope you're having a good holiday weekend. Good morning, America. I'm Charles Gibson. Thanks, Tony. While most of us were relaxing over the holiday weekend, a team of very determined women were working very hard to raise money for breast cancer research, and they were trying to break a world record in the process. Sunday afternoon, high over the California desert, 118 women skydivers set a new world record for jumping in formation. The shape they chose, a pink bow, signifying their cause, breast cancer research. Their triumph came after 5 days with as many as 5 attempts a day. The hard work started on the ground early each morning with planning.
Know the people beside you in the formations so that if you get swapped or behind somebody, you know who they are. These are the basics that we need to remember to build this skydive.
There were pep talks.
Don't quit on any of these skydives for any reason.
And practice sessions they call dirt diving, getting the feel of the formation. Then it was time to take to the planes, 6 of them, and head up to almost 17,000 feet. Getting into formation takes perfect timing and coordination. These are some of the best female skydivers in the world. Their goal, link together one by one and then group by group until the intricate pink bow is complete, and then hold it for 3 seconds. On day 3, they almost did it. Just one jumper missed her grip. But finally, on day 5, came success. Joining us now from Los Angeles, the organizer of the Jump for the Cause, Mallory Lewis, daughter of the late entertainer Sherry Lewis. And we're also joined by one of the jumpers, Mary SantAngelo, a breast cancer survivor herself. And it's great to have both of you with us. Mallory, where'd you get the idea for this?
Well, when my mom passed away 13 months ago, it was very devastating for me. She was my best friend, I was her producer, and I was 8 weeks pregnant. And when Kate Cooper, who has organized the actual skydive, told me that she was doing a women's world record, I thought it would be a perfect match if we could turn the record into a charity event. And the event was called Jump for the Cause, and we raised over $400,000 for breast cancer research.
That's terrific. And Mary, I understand you are, number 1, a breast cancer survivor yourself.
Yes, I am.
And number 2, I understand also you lost your husband in a skydiving accident?
In '96, my children's father died in a skydiving accident, yes.
Why do you keep jumping? Is it therapy for the breast cancer?
I was jumping before I was diagnosed with the breast cancer, but the skydiving did help me get through the treatments that I had to go through for the breast cancer. It was a great support from my friends out at the drop zone and from my family going through this.
And so the meaning of what you were able to do on Sunday for you?
The meaning for me was the awareness that it brought out. If doing this skydive and bringing the awareness of breast cancer forward saves one life, to me it was well worth the 5 days of hard work.
Mallory, how hard is this to do what you did on Sunday?
This is really, really hard. It took 7 aircraft, it took 118 women, it took 15 attempts, it took oxygen in the airplanes, This is one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Were people getting frustrated? Because as I mentioned, you'd been trying this for days. Were people getting frustrated?
They were getting determined. 15 attempts is really not that many for a world record. We were beginning to run out of time, and we were starting all to get very fatigued. Oxygen is very draining, but I think the women were getting more and more focused and more determined rather than depressed.
Mary, 118 this time. Can you go higher?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We'll be there. Next year, we're going to break this record.
All right. Well, congratulations to both of you, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks very much.
Those pictures are just phenomenal. Every time I see those pictures of the sky of skydivers doing what they do, it's just great.
Come join us.
Bless your heart. First of all,
we could put you in a pink jumpsuit.
I'd kill the gender solidarity of the whole thing, number one, and number two, I'd drop like a stone, I think. But thank you both. I'm most impressed with what you did.
Thank you.
We take a break.
Hi, I'm John Daly in the Real TV newsroom. Have you ever looked up in the sky and seen something you can't explain? Well, if you were in the Southern California desert recently, you might have seen a sight that would have blown your mind. We were there to bring you the story of 120 courageous women soaring through the sky.
They're here to make the jump of their lives. 120 women, 7 airplanes, and a world record within their grasp. With an exclusive Real TV bird's eye view, these women skydivers have come from all over the world to Paris Valley, California. They're here to raise money for breast cancer research by building the largest all-woman skydiving formation in history.
To look at the 6 things that you have personally chosen that are going to ensure that you are in the right quadrant.
The current record is 100 women, and there's only one way to break it: practice.
Dial them in. Think about your grip discipline.
But all that practice on the ground can't guarantee success in the air.
The timing is critical. Everybody needs to work together as a team. We need the aircraft to fly in formation, specific distances and altitudes from each other. The jumpers need to leave at exact specific times.
Helmet cameras from Jump Run Productions roll on every attempt. It's not easy, but no one's giving up. In fact, it takes 15 attempts over 4 days. To do it right, everyone has to be connected at the same time, at the same place. "120 women in one record-breaking formation. Putting it together isn't easy, and coming apart requires just as much skill before landing safely on the ground. A feat worth cheering about. We have done it! We have done it! And a great jump for a good cause.
And that record-breaking skydive brought in more than $500,000 from sponsors, all going to breast cancer research.